Clevenard Open Project 2024, not just about agriculture, go across many value chain of different business, art and culture, name it. But we are opening the program today with agriculture because we know food is important and food is one of the key role in life. The opportunity is wide for the audience to be part of, to benefit from the Clevenard. We are networking platform organization. We bring investors from diaspora to African, from Africa to diaspora. And there's a lot to benefit through our platform. Much all over. We're an international group organization registered in 15 countries. As we proceed, we'll get to know the name of the country. The CEO appreciates every one of us coming today to be present here at this occasion. A lot to be benefit through our platform. And how do we benefit? We have strength that have been spread all over the world, including African, Europe, Asian, and that. And we hope to continue to spread more to showcase the good and the beauty of the resources being given to Nigeria and Africa. Most especially our focus, we are starting from Nigeria because the CEO is from Nigeria. And if we cannot start from Nigeria, that means we are not good to our country. We have a lot of potential in this country, a lot of mineral resources that need to be tapped into. And we have a lot of opportunity. The investors in diaspora, they are looking for how to get the products, both agricultural products and non-agricultural products. And the meeting has been held over there in France, and they have been clamoring for how can they get this product. Is it available? Is it something they can get? And as we know, to get things outside the country is not something that is easy. But with our platform, with the work we are doing on the ground, we are making it possible and making it simplest to access the international market. We are not just working with individual. We are working with the government of the other country that we have our company registered to have the legitimate, smooth transacting business in between Nigerian trader and the people in the diaspora. We are trying to create the way because we have the information. We know people that need the products that we have here in large quantity. And the difficulty aspect of it is the regulating agency, how to move from one country to another. We are already working on that. And we are going to leverage on African Free Trade Zone that is being signed, and they are working on that. So it's going to make our journey smooth in line of the business. Not like last week, I was having a discussion with somebody from other country, and I was able to get some information about our garri that is being demanded for in other African countries, being sold in very good high price. And there's a lot of bottleneck that are attached to that. But with this, I've listened to the challenges that are, going to cause the, so we know the channel to do and how to go about it to make it smooth so that we can have our product being sold and make money. And please don't let us forget, the Clevenard is about international, but we should not forget where we are coming from. This is our country. We should not sell what we are supposed to be eating here and forget our home. So what I will encourage as a farmer, as a processor, as an exporter, is we need to double what we are going to be doing. The opportunity is wide. and we need to let people know about what we are doing. If we don't let people know, how will people know that they have opportunity? Because I, as a person, as somebody that is in the industry of the agriculture, I know we are going through many challenges, and many people are ready to make dollars, euro, pounds, name it. And Clevenard is available to make all this dream become reality, because we have already spread our tentacle in other countries to spread the opportunity goal that we have in this country. On this note, the CEO welcome every one of us to this today Clevenard Open Project 2024. We appreciate every one of you for coming, from the speaker, the audience, the media, the security personnel that give us all the necessary support to make today become reality. We appreciate every one of you. Thank you for coming, and we hope to work with you more and to have a very smooth, understanding, transparent, and achievable business partner.
It's an absolute honor to be here today, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I want to highlight a significant opportunity for Nigeria, that is promoting agro-global trade. This conference or this seminar is very apt at this time, particularly in exports and imports. Nigeria's vast natural resources and fertile lands position us as a great potential agricultural powerhouse. With a renewed focus on agriculture, we can diversify our economy and reduce dependency on oil revenues. In 2022, Nigeria's agro exports contributed significantly to our foreign exchange earnings. To capitalize on increasing global demand for agricultural products, we must enhance our understanding of the international markets, dynamics, and consumer preferences. This involves conducting thorough market research to identify target markets and adapting our products to meet international quality standards. We can promote agro-global trade by leveraging trade agreements like the African Continental Free Trade Agreement (AfTA) to expand market research and benefit from the tariff reductions. Additionally, focusing on product quality and value addition is crucial. Instead of exporting raw materials, we should process them to enhance their value. I've learned to start surrounding myself with Gen Zs. She said not all of them do Yahoo Yahoo. Some of them stay at home and make money that their generation has not made. They are online, they are working. Not all of them are doing Yahoo Yahoo. Let's not deceive ourselves. So I began to think, how many Gen Zs do I know? Can I go and surround myself with now? Because they teach us what we don't know if we are ready to learn. They teach us what we don't know. So therefore, my mommies here, we have only 1, 2, 3 daddies. My mommies here. I don't know how many of us are in cooperatives again. Cooperative will enhance your business. You need to network. You can't do anything by yourself. Where I was when I saw the products, 3 of us began to network. I don't have what it takes, but the other lady has the technical know-how. She's a food scientist. The other person has maybe media coverage, or she's more vast on the internet. And I have what I have. I work in agriculture. So let's do something. Have your own product. Be good at what you do and do it well. Know how to do it better so that we can begin to sell globally.
Information is key. Most of us, especially in this part of the world, we don't believe in information. We believe in sharp. At the Tokwe organize a seminar in Ogba. When you get there, they say, as you are going home today, you are going with 50,000, or you are going with 20,000. All this will be filled. experience, I've been working as a financial analyst over a decade. It's feasible when it comes to agricultural financing. What you need to know is information. What you need to know is how are they doing it. What you need to know is where can I go? How can I put into practice? And gone are the days that all those our forefathers say agriculture. Anybody that didn't go to school or illiterate doing the agriculture is no more that again now. It's no more a story that agricultural sector is pivotal to the economic growth in this country. So we are talking about the agricultural exports. Like our first speaker said, if we want to do more, we need to add more. And they said do the same thing the same way and expect same result. It's what they call what? Insane. You cannot continue the same thing the same way and say, oh, this thing will change. If you have been doing the agriculture things for the past 10 years and you have not improved upon it, that, oh, I need to change the way they are doing it. I attended seminar, this is what they said. Like I said, see the gathering. When they say, come and hear the information that can improve your life, that can make you go better. But because Mr. Tokwe did not attach monetary to it, if they said anybody that's come today, you are going on with common 10,000, 20,000, this all will be failed. No, you won't see any, everywhere they will still be running that, oh, give us more chairs. But because they said that we should come and hear information. So we are talking about the agricultural exports. The major export in Nigeria today, like we said, is we know that cocoa, cashew, livestock, they are major export products as of today. Like I said, when you visit NACO there, airport there, every day, go and see what the kind of the quantities of agricultural products that they are exporting every day. Where we are crying that it's not sufficient for us, and those people abroad, they are still carrying the little we have to go and sustain themselves over there. And we are here, we are just crying and lamenting that, oh, this thing is not going fine. The workforce exporting agricultural products offer immense opportunity for Nigeria businesses. However, accessing finance remains a significant challenge. There's no doubt about that. That accessing finance is one of the issues that we have in this country. Most of, especially the SMEs. SMEs have the problem of accessing a little money that you can use to improve upon, so that you can advance in your product, so that you can package your product that you can sell within the country and even outside the country. When you package well, believe me sincerely, you will see so many people that will buy your products. So collateral requirement is another problem. Another one is regulatory complexities, and then we have market risks. So market research, some of us, what we do, I believe Mr. Tokwe is aware, all these smoking fish that we are doing, do you know why they rejected in some advanced country? They said the smoke that they use to smoke that fish has a level that must reach. It's not that we just smoke it and you just, no, we need to improve upon our, like I said, packaging. So for this information, I believe that in one way or the other, we have had a little information about this. Because of our time, there are so many speakers and we don't want to take too much of our time. So for this, I believe that if we can put all these things into practice, we are going to get to the top level and another level to get our product being recognized worldwide. And I believe that in the long run, we know that agric business is one of the lucrative businesses in the world. Like my orator said, the American president today that just voted in is an agriculturalist. Some of the people that have done well in this country, they ventured into agri. And I believe that we ourselves as well, the sky is just a limit. Thank you, sir.
Then when I got into Lagos, I saw a lot of opportunities. Then I said to myself, it's not the time to drop the ball. I work with a corporate organization, yes, but if you see me while I'm doing my own thing, you will be very, very scared that, what is this lady looking for exactly? I used to tell people, if you are a lady, sorry, no offense to the men, if you are a lady and you have no source of income, or you don't have any source of income at all, and you feel that you want to sit down because there is no job, how about now? Agriculture is just the way. If you have somebody that is of my age at home, 18 to 35, there's an opportunity to get them trained though. I have some of my trainees in this hall. There's an opportunity to get them trained. And then they can start from somewhere. What am I trying to say? What has really helped me, that my business is gradually working about 20 million naira as we speak. I got a land in Abeokuta. I make job mostly on processing. If you see me raise rabbit to my compound, it's because I want to smoke it. You can't come to my compound and say, I want to buy rabbit as pet. I will not sell it to you. Because I know there is more value when I process than for me to sell it to you when it is fresh. Do you understand? So even if you don't have so much, you can start from the area of processing. Why not look at people who already are established and you can get their product and start selling? You can say I am making mouth. I'm not a motivational speaker. I don't know how to do it. There are records and there are track records. You can, if you feel like this as I'm talking to you, I can open my phone. I was doing business while I was sitting down there. In fact, I've gone downstairs to go and deliver something to somebody in Surulere. You too can be in that position. Why not sit down in your house and be making full money? Even if you don't want to get your hand dirty, you just want to be collecting things from other people and then be selling it. You can create a niche for yourself. As I am like this, agriculture is a do or die. If you tell me to drop agriculture, it's like you are taking the oxygen in my life. And it's not enough. I have a lot in my car, don't worry. And as many people as I can blend right now, I have people that I'm currently mentoring. Those ones will not even try nonsense. They know that I don't take 99.9%. It's an 100% thing. And then you see packaging. I'm also keen at packaging. Anything that you do, and you really want people to be attracted to you, please add packaging and branding. If you add packaging and branding, and it's really well packaged and it is clean, people are attracted to your branding, to your packaging first, before they even attract to the products that are there. Do not drop your standard when you start. Don't say because people are not used to my product, I want to drop the standard. You will suffer it. Because somebody has been buying your product will come back again and buy, and then they will buy something that is rubbish, and then they will not come back again. And you never can tell. It's that day that you decide to drop your standard that somebody will buy it. A first-time customer, and the person will say, "Laye, I will never go to that person again." I'm dropping this for all of us. Whatever you find your hand doing, please do it in an excellent way. Thank you.
Why am I in this agri space? Of course, this is where I know that I'm at the right place, but why am I here? And I started to do some research, and I found out that I wasn't the only person that had that problem. The problem is as general as anybody that is in this room. If you are in agriculture, especially you are in horticulture, you know that post-harvest loss is a significant blow. It's a significant impact on your business, on your farming venture. And how I started to realize, if I'm not the only one that has this problem, how do I contribute to the solution, solving the problem? And it was then, and I then did some assessment. I wasn't really a good producer, right? So I had to confront the brutal fact that I probably need to be, in a quote, more resilient in pivoting and rising from that adversity. And that was what I did. So I decided to pivot the business to becoming a post-harvest handling company and a logistics company. Now, logistics is not only about transportation when we look at agriculture. Logistics includes packaging, it includes loading, it includes offloading, it includes sorting, grading, and all of those those things that we do not that we do not that we take for granted but are very essential. Do you know that if you put a tomato that is this big and a tomato that is that small together in the same place, it will affect how it will arrive. If products are evenly packed, right, of even size, they tend to arrive better than when they are all modeled up. We don't really have some of those systems, and that's one of the problems I am here to solve in this sector. I'm here to solve the $9 billion gap in the post-harvest sector across Africa. So over the years, we we got into cold logistics, that is helping to use cooling vans to actually move products from one place to the other. We also do a lot more of aggregation and moving. But then you found out that there were shoprites in Lagos, there were shoprites in Port Harcourt that wanted to buy meat from some people in maybe Yobe or Sokoto, meat, processed meat, but they could not bring it down because, I mean, of that cold chain deficit. So initially, when we started the cold logistics company, um, that was the major pivot after the farm failed. When we started that, we first went to meet farmers associations and farmer groups to say, hey, we have this cooling van, we can help move this product from one place. Before we move it, we would offer you the free service of cleaning it for you, packaging it well. It's your product. Wherever you take it to, obviously you sell it, but ours is to ensure that we solve a problem, but you pay us for the transportation service, right? It wasn't really embraced, and I can understand with them. The farmer's goal essentially is not really to, quote, solve the post-harvest problem. The farmer's goal is to produce and sell, right? So anything that goes beyond that, it's really, you are whining them. Do you get? So they didn't. So we had to approach some of these retailers and say, oh, we have cooling vans, though, all right. Please send us anywhere you want us to go, and we will go. And what they said, what we saw over time was that they had people that wanted to supply them, that they would just send us to go and pick up this thing and bring. Now, I haven't done this for more than 7 years. I think that I can really tell that, and I'm speaking from the perspective of the general of the average Nigerian that buy food. Majority of our food inflation challenges, all right, is because of this post-harvest gap that exists. I dare say that in business, the main challenge of a logistics business is logistics. How much more you? Do you understand? The main problem of a transportation company is transportation. How much more you, the producer? We've not been able to we've not been able to transport something successfully as a country from Abuja to Ibadan. Then we're now going to transport from Nigeria to Ato. In fact, the international part of the matter is very simple. It's the local part here that will almost finish you. So we need to start thinking about other ways, other service ways to actually put this thing out there, like actually licensing the product. It will not come easy. Like almost anything that you do in business, it will not be easy. But this this is an easier way, a much more efficient way. Another thing, another thing that we can export is our knowledge. See, I know that we take it for granted here in Nigeria that we are entrepreneurial. If you think about other other African countries. They're not as entrepreneurial as we are. If any one of you gets into like maybe Sierra Leone, for example, you are going to kill them there. Because not only is your energy level a lot higher than the average, you also have some experiences. Let us start to think about creating courses. Let us start to think about creating books. I dare say that any one of us in this room can actually write a book. Incorporated this association then with a focus on how can we export horticultural products out of the country. DHL comes here full and leaves empty. Why? And they'll charge us for the round trip. So why are we not able to put in something on that cargo plane that takes something out? That was the mind that they used to start the organization. Over the course of the period of years, it has evolved into, an organization that's trying to support, horticultural export from Nigeria. And this is where I will stop today. All right. I want to really encourage every of us that agriculture is beyond farming, and we shouldn't stop at farming because that might be our biggest undoing. Thank you very much, everyone.
So I want to talk to us this afternoon and encourage us that if we know people who are keeping some money, who are buying some car, let's encourage them to come and invest into mechanization. Yes. We make a presentation to a particular company last week, and we are telling them that if you invest your money, you get ×5 of that money, ×5 of that investment on mechanization. Why we are going to be the one running it? And as a matter of fact, mechanization ló lè attract àwọn youth wa láti wá ṣiṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀. Ẹ lè sọ fún ọ̀dọ́ kankan pé kó máa bọ̀ ń di iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ kó rí i pé ọkọ́ àtàdá lẹ ní kò ń wá, it won't come. It's not attractive with that traditional way. It's not, and cannot encourage anybody. I want to tell you that if you have 1 hectare of farm cassava to plant, if I have 10 laborers to do that, it will take them probably a whole day. And cassava planter will plant it and fertilize it in less than 45 minutes. 1 hectare. Cassava planter. It will plant those stems and put fertilizer into it in 45 minutes. 1 hectare. So in a day, even if your tractor, if you are using your cassava planter to plant in a day, you will get nothing less than 8 hectares planted. 10 laborers cannot do that in a day. There's no way. They can't finish it. 8 hectares in a day, they cannot. And it has done 2 operations. 2 operations. It's easier. What we call agric mechanization is substitution of human and animal powered techniques with engine power, machine powered system and technology to make the work of agriculture easier. There are a lot of things they are doing in the fish industry, in the poultry industry, that require mechanization. It's mechanization that can really drive. Thank God that those sectors like poultry, they are doing well gradually. Because some people have been able to buy some poultry cages that has the automated system running to move the feed, get the water into the pen, supply the birds. The little ni èèyàn máa ṣe, and we can get our results properly. So the same thing when it comes to crop production, we are very, very lag behind because we have only 3 tractors per 1,000 hectares in Nigeria. 3 tractors per 1,000 hectares. Do we know what hectares means? 1 hectare is 2.5 acres. 15 plots. That's 1 hectare. So 1,000 hectares is 2,500 acres. We only have 3 tractors to service that number. Ní irinṣẹ́. Àwa ń sọ pé kò síṣẹ́. That in the value chain of mechanization, you may not be the tractor driver, you may not be mechanic, but you can be a booking agent by getting the farmers who need tractors and you facilitate it and you get commission. Using our app, they will call you. Can set up a platform online for yourself. We will train you. And when you are speaking, people will believe you are a mechanization expert. So you facilitate, you bring in the business into the company, and then you are entitled to a commission of all the operations that will be done in that farm. You are earning money without even having to go to the field. Ní ọdún yìí, on one project alone, mo ra epo tó lé ní 50 million naira between April and July. There are lots of opportunity and we are looking away from them. I want to implore you to take advantage of these things we have shared with you today. It's a testimony that I've brought to you as well. And I want to tell you that mechanization is a big opportunity you can also tap into. You can do it through setting up a platform, like I've said. You can facilitate. You can be trained. If you have people who want to be a driver, bring them. Tractor driver, bulldozer driver, mechanics. We'll train them and they will be getting good money. Thank you so much.
I believe after today, our business not supposed to be the same where the business was before. I think from the woman that talked about business analysis and that, we're able to point out some things that I myself, I pick point I know that I'm lacking in this aspect. I think the key point about it is we should not just listen to the message. Let us practice the message. Let us put it into use, and we should make sure that all the information that being gathered here make impact, and we make use of it. And to most importantly, the platform that I talked about. Please let us see how we can sign in to the platform and put what we have as a product in putting it there to showcase. Though I have the information of the participants, we are going to work on that on our own. We can still sign in and put the product into the platform. It's very important, and we should not just listen, and we should also continue to communicate. How we'll be communicating, because I know that we have, we have spread our tentacles across the globe within the 15 countries that I talked about that we have our company being registered. We are going to be adding another 2 African countries soon, that I know that Nigerian product, Nigerian food is highly demanded